Hey friends, this is Wendy with Love and Stampin', and I am here with
Sister.
And this is our monthly YouTube premiere where we do Stampin' Chat. And this video won't be super long. We're just gonna make a cute tag, but we thought we would come on and hang out with you for a little bit here on YouTube, say hello, and remind you that if you love hanging out with us every month on Stampin' Chat here on YouTube, we do 2 more every single month on the Creative Vault. The Creative Vault is my membership site. There is a link below the video to find out all the details, but there's classes in there every single month by multiple creators, and it's $14.95 a month, and it's an awesome site. Everybody that has joined it has really enjoyed it, and my team gets it for free, and yeah, you would love it. So we're gonna get started and make, we got sticky there. We're gonna make a tag. So we're gonna start, we're gonna use the Sending Cheer stamp set. We're using the 4 square decorative masks, and we are using the winter mug die set from Pretty Pink Posh. And we are just gonna, now you've seen that I've made other stuff with this mug. It's super cute. But these little boxes have a gift card in them, and they need a tag. So the gift card inside happens to be a Starbucks card, so I thought a mug, perfect thing. I have my little blending brushes here from Altenew. I got a pack of these when I did their Cozy Comfort Retreat. So we're just gonna blend this mug up. We're going to add some decor to it and make it a cute little fun Christmas tag. And so while we do that, Sister and I are going to chit chat.
Chat it up.
Chat it up. So what are we discussing today, Sister? I don't have anything on my list. Usually I have something that I've thought of.
Well, I know we discussed Thanksgiving on the last one, but the weekend following Thanksgiving, I feel like is always a busy one.
It is. So we're recording this before we've even had Thanksgiving, but you all won't see this until the middle of December. But Sister and I know how life gets in December. So,
right.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the weekend after Thanksgiving, and then...
Right, so what
do you guys do?
Obviously the day after is Black Friday.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really go... I might go to like Walmart, because that's literally all we have here where we live.
Right.
But I do most of my Black Friday shopping online now, because even though the sites do Cyber Monday, they still do Black Friday sales. In fact, a lot of them have them going on already.
I know. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
I mean, it's like, why call it Black Friday anymore? If
I know.
Just call it like holiday sale or something.
Right, right.
Because the whole point of Black Friday was like there was this one day
that was a
blowout sale everywhere.
Maybe we should talk about some of our Black Friday experiences.
Mine aren't too crazy, but I mean, because like I said, where we live, literally we have Walmart to shop at. And so pretty much every Black Friday I've done it when I've actually gone, it has been at Walmart, because I am not trying to go down to the city and get in fist fights over a sheet set. Like, I won't remember, do it.
I mean, this is just one that I happen to remember off the top of my head, and I know there's been bazillions of them, but do you remember that the year that like there was a Walmart that people literally like got trampled and ran over?
Oh, yeah.
And
it's happened at more than one place, because there will be some really hot ticket item that people want, and they go, and oftentimes it's a toy for like a kid. I am sorry, I love my kids, but I'm not fighting anyone to get you a toy.
Right.
That's insane to me.
You're not going to throw down for a toy?
No, I'm afraid not unless I want to play with it too.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that people go so nuts. But I mean, obviously, especially if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of money, it's obviously great sales to take advantage of, because you can get such good deals on things. But I have no desire to be in a brawl. There's nothing I want bad enough to brawl for it. Like,
no? Nothing you want to throw down with somebody for?
I mean, maybe if they were putting like a house on sale for $50, yeah, I'd probably fight some people for that.
$50.
You know, it'd have to be pretty extreme for me to want to be physically violent with someone to get to it. Like,
Right.
Yeah, so I'll do some Black Friday shopping, but my friend Tyler is going to be here the day after Thanksgiving. She'll get here from San Diego, and she's going to stay with me a few days. She's going to stay with me for the weekend.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. I love Miss Tyler. She's a character. We'll just say Miss Tyler is a character.
Let's just call it there.
But she'll be here. So I think Friday night we have 2 different towns here that do like a little Christmas thing every single year.
It's like an open house.
Right, Jackson and Sutter Creek. And so where we live is like we live in Gold Country in California.
Yeah.
And so our towns have very old historical main streets.
Right.
And
which are so cute.
They're
cute
so
hallmarky.
They are very hallmark, and they're just lined with shops up and down each side of Main Street.
Yeah.
And so every year at Christmas time, Sutter Creek and Jackson both do it on different weekends. They keep the shops open at night, and everybody comes out, and they've got little sales going on, and there's usually somewhere with hot chocolate, and Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are walking around, and it's just a fun little, very small town holiday thing to do.
They have Father Time.
Or Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Sorry, Father Time.
And so, yeah, it's always very wholesome.
He's
very
dressed
fun.
more of what I would imagine as like Saint Nick.
Right, like the real Saint Nick. And so, yeah, we'll probably do that Friday night. And then Mom is actually keeping my girls for the weekend.
Since Tyler will be here.
Well, actually, before the Tyler thing even happened, or before I even made the connection that it would be the same weekend, I guess I should say, Mom wants to keep the kids to help her with getting like Christmas stuff out of storage and helping her decorate for Christmas.
Yeah.
So it just kind of worked out that the weekend I'll have a friend here. The kids won't be here.
Which kind of works out nice.
It does kind of work out nice because I can maybe just sit with my friend and
have a conversation.
Have a conversation or two.
Without being interrupted.
Right. Or sassed by my teenager or...
Right.
Because when you have a friend that you don't see very often and you have to be horrible to your kid in front of them, like... You're like, I swear it's not always like this, but it always is. And, yeah. So, and I mean, Tyler, her and I have known each other forever and been very good friends, so she'd sass my kid for me.
Right.
You know, but, in fact, I'm sure I've heard her on more than one occasion say, don't talk to your mother like that.
Right. Oh, Lord.
Those are the kinds of friends you wish you could have around all the time because they would be... If you like that person that's just always in your corner, honestly, probably even if you're wrong, they're like going to be in your corner.
Right. They're still going to defend you.
Right.
They're going to be like, your mom. I mean, yee, she's right.
Yeah. So that's going to be pretty much my weekend. We'll probably Saturday night have, when Tyler's there, have some people over, round up the old Plymouth troops. All the people we grew up with and hang out because that's usually what we do when she comes to town. So it'll be something. Oh gosh.
Well, our plan for after Christmas, usually our plan for after Christmas every year is to or after Christmas, after Thanksgiving. Can you let her out?
Yeah.
She's absolutely... Mind you, I have a doggy door. And the dog will not just go out the doggy door. I mean, she makes me insane. That's Molly, people. For my friends who know me that are watching here on YouTube. Molly is...
the craziest dog alive.
Yeah. She tests my patience on the daily. I know I'm going to get asked this question because I always get asked this question about this mat that I'm ink blending on. This is the low tack sticky mat from Altenew. And I am obsessed. I'm so thankful that whoever came up with this product came up with it, because I use it every time I ink blend, because it holds all my little parts and pieces still. It sticks down to this mat, and then I can just wipe away the excess ink and then put the next thing on and keep on going. So
it is a pretty good little invention.
It's so smart, and I love it. Okay, so now we got to do our marshmallows. Stop it. And then we got to do our leaves. So, after Thanksgiving weekend for us, my husband is on call the week of Thanksgiving this year. And I know, I feel so weird because I know when they're watching this, we're like mid-December. So I just want to keep saying, keep that in context as Katie and I are discussing, because, I mean, I know you're going to be like, dude, middle of December, we're talking about Thanksgiving. But anyway.
Because it's not actually Thanksgiving.
Because it's not for us. It's not for us. It is for you. We're from the past.
Right.
Okay, so anyway. Our normal tradition would be to watch Christmas movies, get all the Christmas stuff out, hang lights. My husband would hang lights outside. He would... Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of gray because we need a shadow, but I don't want it to look gray. Does my pad need to be re-inked here? Oops. See that?
This is a tense moment, I feel.
Okay, so I don't know if any of that's going to happen.
Right, because he may or may not be here.
He may not be around, and if he's not,
you ain't lugging all that mess out by yourself.
No.
Yeah.
No. Does this clash too much with this if I do the little leaves in the green?
You don't have like a...
What color tone of green?
Shaded spruce? Try that. I'm not as good as you guys as this, but I don't like those other greens with it.
All right, let's see. We need a little tester piece. Oh, you know what? I think, oh no, I only did cut one extra, I think. Okay, so we'll just do a little testaroo. I feel like this is going to be too close, is the problem.
Oh, that is kind of close.
Too close. So, let's see what this will look like. I bet this will look better than we think. I need to clean this off now. Another testaroo. Remember, it's just little bitty pieces. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. Okay, because there'll be other stuff going on. It'll distract. So, what were we saying?
Kevin won't be home.
Kevin won't. Well, we don't know. He could be, could not be.
Right.
So, if that's the situation.
But see, with weekends like that, you almost have to operate as if he won't be. And
right.
It's like a bonus if he is.
Exactly. Yep, pretty much. So, I don't know what our ultimate plan is going to be, because it will depend on what I mean, we don't ever go to the Jackson Christmas thing like you guys do.
Yeah, you guys do the Sutter Creek one.
We
right?
like the Sutter Creek one.
I mean, I like them both, but
I've never I'm not a big fan of the Jackson one.
I feel like they're both pretty much the same to me.
Really? I don't.
Yeah. I will say the Sutter Creek stores are probably better.
Yeah, I feel like...
But I rarely buy anything anyway because, okay, don't kill me, people, but shopping local is for the rich. Sorry. Or at least, like, upper middle class and above. Like, I would shop local all the time. Like, I love going in those little stores and little boutiques, but I simply can't afford them.
Right.
So I like to look around in the stores, but I'm not usually actually buying anything except maybe some hot cocoa or something. So I don't really need, like, the stores don't really matter as much to me.
Yeah,
like,
I can see that. I don't tend, mine's hit and miss. If I see something I really like, the one place I used to always grab something was Fine Eye Gallery. They're gone.
Right, I know.
So sad. So actually, I'm going to keep using this to hold these in place while I add the white to them.
I will say I really like going at the Sutter Creek one. There's a little place called Choco Latte. And it's got obviously little like coffees and candies and pastry, you know, that kind of stuff. And I do enjoy going there and getting hot cocoa and like a little truffle or something, like a little treat.
Little treaty treat.
But see, then Jackson, they have that really good like old-timey candy store in Jackson.
They do. Worsham's.
Yeah, and so I don't know the name of any of the stores except On Purpose. There's a store in Sutter Creek called On Purpose, and
of course you know the name of that
Of course,
store.
that's the one I know because it's super hippie. Like,
the hippie.
in fact, if I buy anything from any store in Sutter Creek, it's On Purpose.
That
is funny.
It's on purpose. Yeah, so I won't go to the Jackson thing, but I'll go to the Sutter Creek thing, which is the weekend following. And then, what December plans do you guys have so far? Do you have any?
I don't really think we do, to be honest. I mean, we don't usually go real big in December because I'm usually just concerned with like getting my Christmas shopping done. And I mean, what I mean by we don't go big is like we don't do a lot because outside of just getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually just trying to get shopping done, get the house decorated, get presents wrapped, and which I actually, you know me, any excuse to not leave my house. So I actually...
Yeah, my sister's a hermit.
Yeah, it's probably why it's one of my favorite times of year because I can just be in the house with the little fireplace going.
An unjudged hermit?
Yes, absolutely. It's my happy place.
I mean, we all have our things.
Yeah. Well, and I think there's a lot of people from, I mean, I know you're kind of on the cusp of being like Gen X or millennial, but I think a lot of people from my generation are pretty hermity.
You're a millennial.
Yeah, I'm a millennial, and we are a interesting group of individuals. Like, we've been through a lot, okay, in a short period of time.
You guys just gave up. You're like, we're just not going to leave the house.
Right. Our rental.
Yeah. We're just going to stay here.
Oh, God.
And you wouldn't have a couch I could sleep on.
Ugh, telling you. But yeah, so just that really. What about, I mean, do you guys have anything outside of the usual Christmas stuff going on?
I'm going to see the Nutcracker.
Oh.
My friends coaxed me into that.
Fun.
I didn't really want to do it just because it's expensive. But
you have to say yes when your friends ask you to do stuff because you'll end up like me if you don't. That's how you become a hermit, by telling people, I don't really feel like it.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I'm that way.
Where you don't want to.
I just don't want to go do stuff.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
I don't know why even.
I think there's a number of reasons. One, I think
I used to really enjoy going and doing things.
Well,
and
I
now
think
it's
COVID
like I'm
turned a lot of people.
It was after COVID.
Really into like it made people realize I kind of just like slowing down and being at home.
Yeah.
And making sourdough bread. And but you know, like I think a lot of people
living my best sourdough
were like,
life.
hey, I like it here. I pay to live here. I may as well hang out more. Like,
right.
You know? And then you know, I think some of it is just getting older. Where like we don't feel like we have to fill every minute with something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where we are more content just being. And then I think everything has gotten so expensive. I think a lot of people aren't doing as much because everything has gotten out of control expensive.
Out of control. It is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably people that want to go do more, but literally can't afford to.
Yeah.
So, like one thing we'll do this year, like we'll drive around somewhere. I don't know where.
Look at lights.
But we'll look at Christmas lights. I usually just do it here in the county somewhere. I have always wanted to go down to the Fab 40s.
I'm telling you right now, that is one of the most fun things to do.
Yeah.
You will not regret it, and your kids will love it.
Right. So,
it is so cool. And like cars.
I actually had some friends a few years ago who like got a limo.
Oh yeah.
And went so that none of them had to drive, and they could all just like look.
Hold up. We have to tell them. So the Fab 40s is an area in Sacramento that houses that were built in the 40s, or is it on the 40th streets? Which one is it? Are you going to Google it?
Yeah, because I don't know. I've literally never thought of it, to be honest.
Forever, I thought it was because the houses were built in the 40s. But then somebody was like, no, it's because it's on like the 40th Avenue. So I don't know which it is. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Fab 40s district is very expensive, fancy houses. And they're beautiful, and the whole neighborhoods will get together and oops, I forgot to glue one of these.
It is because of the numbers of the street. It's 40th through 49th Street.
Yeah. So they will, like, whole neighborhoods make plans. I think they have like committees, and they make plans to decorate in themes. Not all of them, but some of them do. And then like old school cars will dress up, like their cars will get all fancy, covered in lights, and they'll drive down through the streets. And you can rent a horse-drawn carriage to take you through the town or through all the Fab 40s. They have lights that hang like over the street from like trees to trees on each side. Right. It is pretty magical.
It's my dream town to live in during Christmas time. I cannot tell you how desperately. First of all, I don't think we've ever lived in like a proper neighborhood
in our lives.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Where there's literally like houses neighbors, lined up down the street. Yes, close neighbors. I want to live in a town that is literally like annoying like your neighbors are annoying, like they will send you a letter if you don't have your lights out soon enough. Like, right. Because I just think it's the sweetest thing when you turn down a street and every house on the block is in the Christmas spirit. Like, right. And I gotta say, around here, folks just aren't going to. We live in a cute little postcard town that for Christmas could be magical looking. Mm-hmm. And it's like every 5 houses puts up some lights or something.
We do.
Like, well, we do too. I throw lights up on my house. Like, I try and make it almost, too much.
You vomit?
Yes. But I just feel like, obviously, if you have a religion where you don't celebrate Christmas, then I don't expect those people to like get Christmassy. But in Plymouth, we probably don't have a lot of those people. So right. It's like put Christmas lights up. Something, a Frosty in your yard, anything.
A Frosty. The Grinch. Be the Grinch if you want to be the Grinch.
I would honestly help people. Like, if it's a matter of you being too old, or you got a bum leg, or what, like, and you just call me. I'll help you put your Christmas decorations up. I'm okay with it. Like,
you feel very strongly about this.
I really do. Chris is actually helping so where he works, one of their clients, she said that when they were working there, she said, I'm going to need someone to come help me take down my Halloween decorations right after Halloween, because she's an older lady who lives alone.
So like she's gonna pay them to like come do this?
She's already paid Chris $100 to take down her Halloween decorations. Now right after Thanksgiving, he will go put up her Christmas decorations. She will pay him $200 for that, and then right after New Year's, pay him another $200 to take the decorations down.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
how fun is that to get paid to take down decorations?
I know.
Or put them up.
And he honestly, this will show you the difference between me and my husband. This is probably where I get a little grinchy, bah humbug. But he was like, well, I just don't even think I should charge her. And I was like, well,
are you crazy, man?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, look, if we had it like that, I'd say, no, don't charge her. But I was like, frankly, we need the money. So I was like, and I was like, she's got it to give or she wouldn't
do it.
So, I mean, she lives in the Rancho Marietta houses.
Okay.
She's got money.
Yeah, people who live in that area are very well off.
Yes.
It's a gated community.
Yes, a very large gated golf course community. And so...
First of all, is anybody else freaking out about how cute this mug is?
It is pretty stinking cute.
I am obsessed with it.
What do you think?
Get a little marshmallow back there. So at the time you're watching this, I'm recovering from a cold. So that's why I've been coughing a little bit here off and on. Sister doesn't have a cold. Sister just has a cough.
I just never stop coughing.
Oh God, now they're all going to tell you need to go to the doctor.
I'm a smoker, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I mean, it's not fine to be a smoker. I recognize that, but Phil lectured me for probably 10 minutes this morning.
Oh gosh.
The old woman that I caretake for, her son lives there with her and he's 60 something. Phil used to be a smoker and isn't now, so he gets on to me every now and then because I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
And kind of which, I mean, he's one of 1,000 people that get on to me for being a smoker, if we're being honest.
Who else gets on to you?
Mom, you on occasion.
It's rare.
It's rare, but you do.
Every once in a while, I give you a hard time.
Yeah, so...
I try not to. Just because I feel like...
Well, it's getting you nowhere. You're wasting your breath.
Right.
That's really what it boils down to, because I will quit when I quit.
And you already know.
And it's going to have nothing to do with someone telling me for the 100th time that I need to quit.
Right. Well, and you already know it's not good for you. So what's the point in saying...
Yeah, there really isn't. But bless Phil's heart. He's trying to help. He wants me to be
healthier.
And I love anyone for that.
Right.
If someone does speak up and say something, it's because they love you and they're concerned about you. So, look how cute.
How should I do it?
You can't see the leaves, the holly.
Should I tie it on with a twine?
Yeah, because otherwise you can't see the holly. And that's one of the cutest parts. I love holly.
Like this?
Oh, that's cute.
And glue it on or tie it on with twine?
If it's like that, I would say glue it on.
Should it go over the bow or
under?
Under? It's me. Okay, well, I'll tie it on with twine, but this is our finished project. So, super cute. This die is not very expensive. It's called the Winter Mug. Not an affiliate, just really liked this little die. The other products will be available on my site. Anything I use from Stampin' Up! Is obviously stuff you can pick up from me. And I hope you enjoyed our time together, hanging out and visiting and talking about Christmas and all the things.
It's a pleasure, y'all.
It's always fun. We hope you join us in the Creative Vault so you can hang out with us more. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.